Hey guys, it's your girl Chris, and I just needed to get something off my chest. Wanted to talk to you about something. I wanted to know, little story time. When you are in a professional setting, environment with your coworkers, or you know, is it what is the code? Like, is it okay if you work with them in a professional environment, but that's the extent of the relationship? Is it okay to just go ahead and just like follow someone's personal social media accounts? Like, if you're not, like, say you don't give them that, you know, idea to do that or anything like that, you don't talk about it. Is it normal for someone to do that? I just want to know, like, because I don't know. And I guess what people do, and I'm not going to say I may have never done it in my life, is they just look up people's social accounts, media accounts. I don't have anything to hide, but I'm just saying, I feel like I like to keep my personal life separate and I like to keep my work life separate. So it's two different lives. And I think that that's okay to have your personal life with your family, and then you have your work life with your work family. But, I'm not going to say I've never had a coworker that I invited into my social media life, but I do feel that, there's a way to do things. So I want to tell you about something that happened a while back. So it was nothing recent, but I had a professional coworker that we knew worked together for some years in a professional environment and industry, I should say. And so we're just talking about like just work stuff and like family life. And they had asked me, they said, "Oh, are you on Instagram?" And I was like, I really don't be on there like that. Like, because I don't really, but if I do, like, I don't think I would want to like do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really think it's kind of like not a professional Instagram. It's fine, but I may not want you to be on it like that. So I was like, I don't really be on it because I really don't. But it's like, okay. And so that's what I said. So then they said they sent me their Instagram link, and that was the end of that. I didn't really respond. And so months went by, and blah, 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 and just work stuff, da, 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 da. And then one day I caught myself I was saying, okay, I'm gonna get off. We were talking about something involving work, like work related, and nothing really big, just some, little stuff, just like, how coworkers talk. And I said, well, I'm gonna get off the line here because I'm cooking. And I said, I'm cooking. And I shouldn't have said it like that, but I caught myself, I was saying I'm cooking because I was cooking for the channel. And I guess he was like, oh, okay, like YouTube. And I was like, oh, yeah. And he was like, okay, well, send me the link to it. I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, all right. I was like, oh, okay. But all I have to say is that I thought about it. I really kind of overspoke. And I said, I'm going to get off the line because I'm cooking. But I should have just said I'm cooking. But, I mean, I didn't want to share that part of me to my coworkers. And it's not to be mean. It's just that it's something personal for me. And I feel like it's some things that just need to be professional and I want to keep separate. It's Chris that cook and, is me, and it's the professional Chris. And I think both of me that you get is great because I'm a fun-loving person. I have a good, for the most part, very high vibrational, positive. But some things I just want to keep separate because I feel like if you intertwine those things, and it can get really sticky, because people take certain things that you may post in a different light and bring it back to work, and it's just too much to be mixing up. So I've always kept that part of my life separate. And I want to know, I don't post anything that's inappropriate, mostly family life stuff. Y'all can see on my channel cooking. But I mean, was I wrong for that? To be like, okay, I didn't say anything. I'm like, okay, let's just keep going. So I guess I want to say that to say is that a couple of days later, probably a week later or something, I'm just scrolling. It's on a Sunday or something, I'm just chilling, relaxing. And I see such and such is following you on one of like a personal platform that I have. And I was like, oh, who is this? And I'm like, and something about it made me uncomfortable. And it was that I never even told this person I was on this platform. So now it makes me think, like, were you looking for me? Had you been looking me up? You had already sent me a link to your Instagram account. That didn't happen. Then you asked me to send a link to this one. And then now another platform you have now just automatic, like, and it couldn't, I mean, it was this person's name, like their page, their content when I went to look. And I didn't look like it, the whole thing. I just looked like, I didn't tap into any of the videos. You know, you don't want to like be, touches, but I just looked and I said, so something about me gave me an icky feeling. I'm just like, to me, there's a line of respect that comes to me, especially when you're working with somebody for so long, that you come to them and ask them, is it okay? It'd be different if you just doing stuff. You gonna do it and think like, I'm not, like, you just gonna push yourself on my social media, on my personal life. And I feel like that's insensitive to my privacy, but I guess when it comes down to it, do we have any, are there any type of guidelines when it comes to this work stuff? Like in our personal life, is it just all like, I'm one to say I have a right to a personal space, creative space, that I have the work, Chris, my professionalism, and I have my creative space. And I feel that it's okay. But y'all chime in the comments. Let me know, like, what do y'all feel about that? Like, is that okay? Is it a normal thing to expect, like, hey, if you've got a public, so all of my social medias for the most part are not under my name per se. But I mean, obviously you can find anybody if you really probably looked for them. But I mean, I don't feel like I have anything to be ashamed of. I feel like we all have our own personal space. I don't say any derogative things. But is it okay to have your own personal space and not expect, people to pry on your privacy? I don't know. But make a long story short, I felt some kind of ways. And I've never done this in all the time that I have ever done. Nothing like this that I can remember in the last decade. But I asked them, I said, hey, I just want to let you know, I saw that you followed me on one of my personal platforms, and I would appreciate it if we could just keep, our professional life separate. My professional life, I want to keep it separate, and my private life private, and my, my creative space. So, he's like, oh, I thought you sent me a link. And I was like, I never sent you a link. You asked about my, my stuff, and you asked me to send you a link, but I never sent you a link. And he was like, oh, okay, I must have thought you did. So how did you come onto this particular platform that I never even mentioned I even had? But it goes to show you, but it really kind of went left, unfortunately. And like I said, this was a while back, but the person was like, oh, well, you talk to me. I'm like, we talk about work and stuff. He was saying that I talked to him about different stuff, and I was like, it's all professional. And so he basically tried to twist it on me, like, oh, you talked to me about this. And I'm like, but I'm just asking you not to follow me on my personal profile. That's all. And he's like, oh, well, I didn't mean to do it. I mean, you seem really obsessed about this. And I'm like, I just didn't expect you to follow me on my personal platform that I never even told you about. But you said you didn't look me up, is what he said. But all that to say is like, that was the end of it. So I don't know, I hate that because I really wasn't trying. I really just wanted to tell you like, hey, I saw that you follow me. If you could not follow me on any of my personal social media, because I like to keep my creative personal space personal, and then my professional self professional, because either way, I'm a fun person to be around. I'm very positive, but I feel like there's two different components, and I want to keep that component here and that component there. Is that a thing, or do y'all just, I don't really want to talk to you people that I have to do my professional business with about, unless I know you, like if I have my coworker, girlfriend, and we like talking about recipes and stuff. But I wasn't gonna be talking to him about no cooking as much like that. So I don't know. That's all I had to say. I don't know about that situation. That's where it kind of ended at. Was like, it wasn't really good. I was just like, hey, I hope, I just wanted to let you know I did not want you to follow me on anything. I just want to keep it. And I said that again, just reiterate it. And so that's where it ended at. And I really don't think that it should have been any hard feelings. I would, if somebody came to me and just told me, like, hey, I don't feel like I ever tried to follow somebody. I hope I didn't. I just feel like that's just so weird. Like, it's that ick feeling. But I don't know. I don't think I would ever just try to follow somebody. Like, I may have asked somebody, I think I even have like some people, but like we're not like connected on social media. Like, we kind of can cross, but not like that. But I don't know, like we could have kept it like, if whatever may have been doing, I was just say what he was doing, but you went and just was like, oh, I'm just gonna follow you. Like how is that? So I don't know. What y'all think about that? Drop your opinion in the comments. Do I should expect? That's how it go. That's the new norm. I'm an old school chick, so I'm thinking like your personal life with your personal life, your professional life with your professional life. What y'all think? I don't know. So, yeah. All right. That's all I want to let y'all know. Little story time, y'all. So, peace and love. If you like this video, subscribe. Or if you like this type of content that I'm doing on this channel about uplifting women and girls, and we do different things too, so men included, content. But that's where the most thing is uplifting for women and girls, and inspire, be inspiring, uplifting, cooking, recipes, all those type of things. If you like that type of content, challenges, little this, little that, then go ahead and subscribe, like this video, comment what you think. I just need your opinion. Am I wrong? I'm thinking the old school way is, that's my business and this the business. Everybody just like, because I'm trying to keep it separate, but maybe like you said, or maybe like people said, if you really on social media, but do you just get to jump in and be, I guess, maybe, maybe it is like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out, because I enjoy the best of, both worlds. I would like to, I've had it for years, but I would love to have my private create, and then I like, my, my work in that atmosphere. So I like the two. So do they gotta collide? Tell me. Maybe I'm just out of the loop, So yeah, please comment and let me know. Like, girl, this ain't what it is, or you was right, you shouldn't. So let me know something, because I'm just, But like, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Peace and love.